Instead, father, try to realize the truth. There is no spoon. Or any utensils, for that matter. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Xaereth Prevails, a Grand Arena story. We're in the final match of the 5v5 season, folks, and this is maybe the best match out of all of them. He placed 6 Galactic Legends, I placed 4 of my own, and off-meta counters abound here, folks. Lots and lots of cool stuff. So let's jump into mounting the algorithm. If you haven't already, please, if you want to support the channel for free, just a quick reminder that all you've got to do is hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment, etc. And if you want to see all of my other live streams that you guys don't get to see because we're not doing as many GAC videos lately, I do have them all under a membership if you guys want to pick that up for this channel. No ads except for at the very start and end. You guys can see the full uncut live stream. Really good stuff, potentially. Just keep it on in the background. It's super fun. Now, my opponent here, I usually don't do the compare on this screen, but my opponent here is from one of the biggest guilds in the game. Very good player and really good account. You guys can see his mod advantage is pretty strong, pretty potent. He's got a little bit of GP on me, though it's not really worth crying about, in my opinion. The relic disparity is also not too crazy. I think the difference would be in like the relic 7s and 8s, you know, a little bit in 9, nothing too crazy. And then our datacrons, I think we'd already both started to get rid of some of our datacrons, and so when I ran this compare, maybe I don't know if that meets the time frame, but one way or another, we're pretty close on datacrons as well, so pretty close stuff. Let's get to the actual video, however, folks, and let's get moving, shall we? Okay, so first I guess we'll show the compare. Let's see. So I placed I have a Lord Vader team here. Let's see. Lord Vader, Darth Treya with Savage, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Malgus team now. Well, I'm only showing 1 Galactic Legend. There are 3 in the back, which you guys won't be able to see. So there's Rey in the back, there's Supreme Leader Kylo, and something else. Jedi Master Kenobi, I think. Yeah, so I have Grievous here, a Sana team with both Hondo and Nest, and yeah. Some good stuff. They have a Maul team on their defense, followed by Lord Vader, Jedi Master Kenobi, a good version of Jedi Master Kenobi, and then a Malgus team, of course, really strong. Up top, he's got Qui-Gon team, a Darth Revan squad or team with Savage, Supreme Leader Kylo, and Jabba. So he's showing off 4 Galactic Legends here, and I figured that was all he was going to place against me. So here's the thing, guys. We had to do a little bit of mental gymnastics, because I was like, all right, I have Jabba for offense, I have Sith Eternal, and I have Jedi Master Luke. Those are the 3 I have for offense. And after thinking about it for a while, his Lord Vader comp looks a little bit easy, but like for bounty hunters, I think this is a little bit too rough, especially with all the relic 9s he's got and everything. And so I was like, okay, so Jabba, so bounty hunters can't beat this, troopers aren't gonna beat it because of the way he had his set 6 datacron. Troopers won't beat it, bounty hunters won't beat it. I don't, like, my Jabba team will kill all the ads, but won't kill Lord Vader himself. Jedi Master Luke might beat it, but then again, we haven't done that fight for a long time, and we might just struggle, especially with Darth Vader here, not to mention Thrawn fracturing our Galactic Legend right away. So, instead, what I decided to do was bring Aphra here, and then we could do the Jabba mirror match, which is crazy, but this is the kind of the mental gymnastics you go through when you're in the top. I think this was a top 50 match. We were both I was like number 50, he was number, I don't know, 40 something. So we're both, you know, this is the championship match, in fact. I don't know if I mentioned that, but Anyways, we've got the Aphra right now, and this counter seems to surprise a lot of people. And like, wow, it kills the Lord Vader, and it's like, well, it does. Like, I climb with it in arenas sometimes. The problem being, it won't. Like, sometimes Maul really gets in the way, but what you run into a lot in the arena. The problem is here, of course, well, for him, is he doesn't have Maul, and so it was theoretically going to be easy. The problem being, of course, as well, is that if he had made his Thrawn fast enough, and it was really close, if he had made his Thrawn fast enough, he would have fractured Aphra, and I would have lost immediately. So I had to make sure my math was right to see who the weakest was. See who got the turn meter, etc., and we figured it out. Now he's got Malgus here, and this is a pretty forgiving Malgus comp. Like, Basti's a little bit scary, of course, but the idea here is we just want to have fun, but just like girls. But we just need to get a disintegrate with Mando, and unfortunately, we had our attempt to get him his contract fall just short. So now he's got his contract, and that's great. We needed to get him a turn. And, okay, finally gets him a turn, thank goodness, because Bosk is already gone. And, okay, so now we just gotta bide our time a little bit. I mean, Mando basically has to stay alive. If they kill Mando, we're still screwed and we have to two-shot this, which, I mean, my opponent plays such a tough defense. I was under the assumption that we'd be able to, as long as we could clear with mostly one-shots, we'd be able to win fairly easily. Which you guys will see that's not, my reception didn't necessarily match the truth of the situation. In what way? I suppose I'll let you find out. But it takes a while to take out a Malgus squad, because remember, every time you debuff them, they also regain 10% health and protection. And so we're just biding our time, waiting for Talon to die of sadness, which is great. I'm telling you guys, it really feels good when she does that. So, remember, we also don't have a tank, so all of our stealth stuff is kind of what we've got to use to figure everything out. I mean, once we took Darth Basti out, like, she's kind of like the enemy of bounty hunters. Like Darth Revan and Malgus also is an enemy of bounty hunters, but Darth Revan and Malak, the chinless one, those two really make life difficult if you're a bounty hunter. Oh, well, they don't make it too difficult. It's much easier than if Basti's there. Dark Basti, she debilitates everyone with her suite of debuffs. Got a 61. We got the one shot on Malgus, thank goodness. And now they've got Jedi Master Kenobi. They do have Cat with the scoundrel, not auto kill, the scoundrel permanent kill. And so one thing I've been doing this whole season, folks, is try to take out Snips first instead of Cat in this situation. So you mark Snips, the idea being that she's significantly less tanky than Cat, and as long as you need to kill her twice, right? So you take her out, and then the savior mechanic from Jedi Master Kenobi triggers, and then you have to take her out again. So we took her out again, thank goodness. And so that this is all you need to do it before Kenobi pops his ult. So there you go, he popped his ult. I think that was just a short ultimate though. And now we're in this awkward position of like, well, we don't have our ult yet. But oh yeah, we can revive Yoda because it was a Cat who did the final blow. I think she helped with the hitting, with the blowing, but she didn't quite take him out. But it's got to wait for our ult, which there we go. We have our ult. I probably should have passed the turn to to Master Luke. I don't know what I was thinking there. Actually, I think that was just a misplay on my end. But I mean, this is all the nerves too, right? Like this is a really well modded team. It's very well modded, very well constructed. This is the best version of the team, and so of course there are a lot of nerves. It's like if we fail once, like it just puts us in a really sketchy place because there's not too many teams that counter this team anymore, unfortunately. Okay, so Cat is gone, which means we've taken out 2 characters in about 3 minutes. We gotta really speed things up, though of course once Cat's gone, then Padme folded like a shirt. What do people fold like, folks? Like a newspaper? Like a sack of something? Disgusting? I don't know. So one thing I've been a little bit lazy on here, guys, is I need to start calling Jolie to assist a little bit, because if someone does die, he needs to be able to revive it again. And remember, he reduces his own cooldowns every time he does damage with his basic. But apparently I'm not doing this, so I'm just criticizing my own self, my own damn self. And I mean, I'm trying to find ways I can get banners back, but no one was close enough to regain enough protection. So alright, we gotta take this Maul team out. And after a while of debating, like, so they do have the 20% speed cron, or 20% turn meter cron, but they only have 2 dark side, or 3 dark side, sorry. And so I decided to take Gideon here, just because the armor shred, the portable armor shred, is a little bit more reliable than the defense down debuff from Stark. That, you know, and Gideon of course also has that protection, or the, you know, the offense down thing, which is really nice as well. You can do the AoE here with the daze, and as long as you get to go first with your troopers, this is not a bad counter, especially this team was also a little bit cheap on my opponent's end. Like, and that's not shade, it's just if he had put Beskar Mando, or if he had put armor in there, it would have been a lot harder, because armor is just tanky like crazy. It's very, very difficult. So back zone, we got through that top zone pretty nicely, and look at that, folks. I couldn't believe the stones on my opponent, frankly. He put 2 more GLs down, including the Jedi Master Luke team with Basti lead and Watt on there, which suddenly explains, well, maybe a little bit, why he didn't put armor with his team, with those Mandos. But he's also got a Jedi Training Race squad here, and then Sith Eternal Emperor with a Grievous squad and Imperial Probe Droid, which is pretty scary. So we're going to go up top first, because Jabba, we need to know if we can take out Jabba with our own Jabba. And this is something you want to practice in Arena, folks. If you have your own Jabba, this is something you want to test out. So Jabba's kind of an interesting guy, and this is a video that I'm going to be making at some point, is you probably want the 4-man Jabba team to be pretty consistent. Like the Jabba team with Chrysanthemum, Boushh, Scando, and whoever else that other one is. Chrysanthemum, Boushh, Scando. Just totally spacing it, guys. Hold on a sec. I'll figure it out. It's Jabba. It's the 4th. I'm super bright tonight. Dear Lord. But then the 5th one is kind of variable depending on who your opponent is. Now, I didn't really use him that well here, but Boba as the 5th is probably going to be your best bet against Jabba. You want to find a good opportunity. I used Boba's missile attack a little too early. I could have killed their Boba with 1 shot there if I'd been able to, if I just waited just 1 more turn there. But one way or another, like, using your own Boba here is really helpful, because remember, everyone you're facing here is a scoundrel, except for Jabba. Jabba's not a scoundrel. He doesn't have the tag. He's a smuggler, he's a bounty hunter, he is not a scoundrel, apparently. But saved Chrysanthemum here, you know, thick relic 9 Chrysanthemum, and just had my Rancor eat his, which is great. He's going to get his ultimate here probably before I can take him out, so we just have to hope we do enough damage to be able to take him out. But the AI just plays it really poorly, folks, and so the Jabba mirror match is, in fact, I've seen a lot of people get full, like, just max banners with Jabba, with that hot Jabba on Jabba action. You just have to remember, this is a set what, set 5 Datacron, which meant that he gets his ult significantly faster and Jabba gets more turn meter every time someone does something. People have been saying that the Jabba-cron is the only reason he's good. I'm very interested to see if, now that the set 5 Datacrons are gone, he will still be a force to be reckoned with. I'm really not sure. So he ate, who, Scando, I think? Poor bastard. But we're gonna have our Rancor go and chew on him a little bit. It doesn't really do that much damage. It just really kills our clock. So we've got to put it on auto because we only have a minute left, and it's pretty stressful, I would say. Especially Scando would have been nice here. I would have rather him just eat Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum doesn't do that much here, to be honest. And you know, I would have rather him eaten anyone but Scando almost. Like Boosh is nice, but Scando has such good ramped damage. I'm a little bit sad I can't get him to Relic 8 right this moment because of all the different Datacrons I have to be working on and getting Relic 7 on Rose and stuff, but as silly as that sounds. Alright, 60 banners, so not the most efficient, but good to go. His Ki-Adi-Mundi, Qui-Gon Jinn, Anakin team, it's not like the best version of this team anyways, but my Bad Batch did happen to be faster than them, so there we go. We got the 2-turn stun on Anakin, which is the really important thing here, and if you resist it that 15% of the time, then you're probably just screwed like crazy, which some people, that's their goal, but yeah. Okay, got the kill there real quick, and now, folks, we're gonna do our live segment. It's actually gonna be 2 fights in a row, trying to address the, I think, 2 remaining Galactic Legends, if I remember correct. Well, 2 of the remaining ones, including this is a total speculation one, folks. This is one that I had never done in my life, and I wanted to see if we could make it work. Inquisition versus Supreme Leader Kylo. Remember, we both have a Datacron for ourselves, and yeah, see what happens. I'll see you on the other side of this. Let's try this, though. Hey, Nacho Gig with 100 biddies. And Go Cubs with this. Guys, we're in a hype train. I'm about to start probably the sketchiest counter we've done tonight. And you're hype training me. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Let's go. Canada Fed with 100 biddies. Thank you so much, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. We're level 2. Okay, so he'll start with that poke, and then we'll get a turn. Please don't kill my Grand Inquisitor. That will be bad. If they kill our Grand, oh my gosh, look at how close Grand Inquisitor is, guys. Holy balls, that was close, man. Alright, he's gonna go next though, at least. So, alright, we're gonna do this. And then let's see, do we dare? I think he's got to do his ability block AoE first, is probably what he's got to do, right? We probably don't want to do the AoE because everyone will hit me back. So maybe we just hit him and stun him for funsies. So this is 8th brother. Let's see, she's not getting enough turn meter. He's got to do his AoE right now, guys. I think his AoE is important because, yes, they'll hit 7th sister, or 9th sister, but will also not immediately die if they do an AoE like Red Trooper's probably going to do to us. Okay. And 9th could kind of take it anyways, a little bit. What do we do, guys? Do we throw grenades? I think they can still counter from this, can't they? Just looking at turn meter here, guys. Hit crew, get... Uh-oh, not good. Bonus GI turn. Oh, if I'd hit crew, I could have gotten a bonus. Okay. Okay, we got the revive here at least. Okay, let's get days on everyone. Good. We killed Hux. That's fun at least. No purge out there right now. let's do this. Okay, they're all gonna just hit her. And she has damage immunity right now, so that's good, I suppose. Let's see, let's just take out his turn meter here. Most of them don't have retribution left anymore, anyways. Okay. And now we will just try to heal people. We can dispel his stuff, I suppose, even while he's in this state. Okay, you missed. That's good. Let's take away some of your turn meter. I know that buffs him a little bit. Okay, won't stun him. We ability blocked him though. All right, get this on him. Get more of this on him. Okay, we got 6. Get another turn for you. You can do this. That was a decent hit. Okay. All right. Well, I wouldn't call that easy peasy, but whew, we made it work. What's up, Vanceal? How do you... Dad joke. How do you stop a fish from smelling? I don't know. Like, cut its nose off? That sounds pretty awful, actually. They resist so much because they have a ton of extra potency. Uh-oh. Okay. I forgot that... what's his name is going to be taunting. That is not great. Okay. Oops, and I hit him. I mean, I guess that's fine-ish. Looking at all this turn meter, guys. I don't love this. Okay, so let's give ourselves half turn meter here. And then I guess we'll get more turn meter. Let's try to get rid of his turn meter a little bit, though. Okay, so we're gonna actually switch stances for a minute so that we can just go and wipe out Watt. Okay. Okay. A little bit better now. A little bit better. Okay, let's try to take away turn meter on him for funsies. And then let's try to get tenacity down on you. And then I guess we can stun him, can't we? Look at us. Look at how fancy we are. Okay, so more shooting at Jolie for a minute. Let's see. Can we just finish him off is the question, or do we need to shoot Luke first? I guess he's not ability blocked or anything. He is blinded, though, so he's not going to do anything with that. Okay, so Jolie's gone. Yeah, he missed because he was blinded. Wonderful. Okay, now I guess we just go straight on into Jedi Master Luke here. Hey, what's up, TJ? It's getting sketchy, as you might imagine, but you placed 6 GLs on me, dude. It's crazy. It's just pure unchecked madness is what it is. Alright, try to blind everyone again. Cool. Let's see. Oh, he can't. He doesn't have... that's too bad. Sorry, Han. We're going to leave you behind a little bit. Okay, we'll swap stances again, because this is the stance we really want him to be in. Chop off his turn meter. Excellent. Let's just try to stun you. You know what? Let's just try to kill him. Let's just finish him if we can, guys. Relic 6 on him. It's a lot, but see if we can get rid of some turn meter here. Back! Increase my cooldowns, except he did it on Chewie. Chewie doesn't have he can't have his cooldowns increased, in fact. I guess he's dazed. That's probably a bigger deal. Alright, Basti, sorry, we gotta try to take your turn meter here if we can. Okay, we'll do this. Let's do a bunch of hits and we'll probably won't kill him. Oh, this might though. There we go. Is that max banners? Okay. Very well then. Please send me your GL. Thank you. Alright, folks. So we got those 2 wins. Pretty exciting stuff, to be honest. Pretty terrifying, but got a couple off-meta wins. Now we got to beat this top team. This is the last remaining team on the top zone. And then there's still a Sith Eternal squad and Jedi Training Ray. So let's get to it, I suppose. And yeah, so remember they have Savage here as their pre-taunt, kind of their tank or whatever. And so just trying to beat them. Let's see, I thought during the video, during the fight, I thought that they had ferocity, but apparently not. Apparently my guys are just hitting really hard. I mean, this team is just just apparently not as crazy strong as, like, I thought this was gonna be a maybe we win, maybe we don't, like hopefully we kill someone thing, because I didn't have much left in the tank, folks. I did have a Starkiller squad. I just didn't want to have to take that against Savage. It can get pretty awkward and weird against that sometimes, depending on the situation. So yeah, decided General Skywalker was the one for us, and we got 60 banners, so we're dropping like 5 here, 5 there, like, you know, quite a few banners, but we haven't dropped any actual fights yet. And so actually now, all right, so looking in the back, he has, you know, some not garbage fleets exactly, but fleets that aren't extremely exciting necessarily. And you know, that's not gonna, we both took it easy on fleets, I guess we should say. Now, all right, we got to take out their Sith Eternal Emperor squad, and luckily we still have ours. Remember, we only had 3 GLs for offense, but what I decided was I wanted Watt here so that we could have that tank tech on us, and then the goal here is for Watt to die as early as possible, and then I just want to link Sith Eternal Emperor. And once I do have him linked, then every time he's taking a turn, I'm stealing 10% of his protection, which eventually means he doesn't have any protection left, which means we can take him out if we just add shock to him, if we apply shock with our ultimate. So he's really close to getting his ult, in fact. Watt took so many turns outside of his turn. Look at how fat, man, he got his ultimate so freaking quick. It's very impressive. I guess part of it is he linked our Sith Eternal Emperor, and then I linked twice. And, you know, Watt assisted each time because he put a tech on. So, I mean, that's a little bit crazy. So, decided to pop the ult. Now, remember, the IPD exploding meant that Sith Eternal Emperor has double offense, and so does B1. But remember, we're just trying to bide our time here, guys. We don't want to kill Grievous too quickly because we really want to get rid of all of his protection. So watch his Sith Eternal's protection here. Oh, well, now it's gone. But now he's got his ult, but his ult isn't going to do as much to us. I mean, even though he's got double damage, like at the end of the day, they're both just kind of old, frail men. And yeah, we do want to take out Grievous as quick as we can, though, because he's kind of a nuisance. And then, of course, B1, there's no real point to linking and wasting time that way. So now we want to get shock on him, so we can't heal his own health. And remember, we can't heal health either, but he's hitting our protection, which our protection still regenerates even though he's got shock on us. I did hit auto. It wasn't really that necessary, though, even though he's got a decent cron on here. I don't think it had a ton of defense because it was his IPD cron, which the IPD cron meant, you know, when it dies, then everyone on his team recovers 100% health, and then gets 100% more offense, just so you're aware. Now, I have Mandos left, and crazy enough, guys, I still have Starkiller. So I decided after a while that, like, probably either one gets decent banners, but their team wouldn't survive long enough for me to get my Star Destroyer of healing for Starkiller, so I decided to use Mandos instead, because I was going to get first turn pretty much no matter what, and I did indeed. I got 64 because Jedi Training Ray stole a banner and put healing immunity on, but otherwise pretty good. Now we just need to kill ships, so it was, we one-shot everything on ground, and decent banners. Hopefully we can just take out, he's got his Executor with the triple attacker, and this is always nerve-wracking, guys. Can you kill IG 2000 before he gets a turn. You've got to kill IG-2000 early on. If you can't, then you're probably screwed. Now, remember, this is like a maxed out Executor fleet, so my poor old Y-Wing just died a poor, sad, strange death. And alright, let's take out, okay, got Xanadu Blood out. Really need to keep Falcon alive. Come on, Falcon, stay alive. Hear me, baby, hold together. And yeah, just trying to figure this out. At the end of the day, guess we'll just get in our final reinforcement here. And I mean, there's not, we just want to get crits here so that we can, gosh, we almost just killed that thing. But it doesn't really matter as much. The whole goal here, guys, is just to get our ultimate as quick as we can. And then, you know, we can regenerate all of our banners and everything will be wonderful. Hunky-dory, as they've been known to say at times. But gosh, this team just has so many relics on it, folks. It's a tricky thing. It's an abomination, which needs to be killed with fire is what it is. And yeah, let's go. Got their capital ship distracted, so screw you, Piet and Executor. Go have fun chasing Leia down, I guess. And let's get the win. 71 banners, not 75 like I would have liked, but 71, that's okay. It's alright. It's only dropping a couple. Now we got this is the pretty standard Empire fleet. I think that there's probably a better way to split this fleet, to be honest, with the new ships, but I haven't learned it yet, and I hope you'll forgive me for that. But you gotta focus down their Hyena bomber as quick as you can. We almost just took him out. If I had Relic 7 on my second sister, probably would have been a little bit better. Let's take out the ship that is not a summon. Get a 70 banner win. Cool. And immediately, apparently, go in with Malevolence versus Home 1, which of course is kind of a mess at times. Just give our team some turn meter. And get some buzzies on him. Try to take out Biggs. Rewrite his history so that he dies in a skirmish surrounding Geonosis, apparently. Or whatever planet that is in the background. I think it's Geonosis. It's got the ring, it's got the asteroid belt ring. And it's the right color. I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. I'm supposed to be a lore guy these days, remember? I implore you to help me in that case. Gosh, just let us win already. Just keel over, please. Let me keel you. Clone Sergeant on this fleet is a pretty interesting choice. Kind of helps us though, because it's not a rebel. Alright, let's focus down the Moldy Crow, whatever the hell it's called. The Claw, I guess, the Raven's Claw. I used to think of one of the choices for Kyle Katarn's ship that they could have given us was the Moldy Crow, but they decided to go with the Raven's Claw for some reason. Got like 200 people watching this, folks. Pretty good. Alright, got decent banners, and fleets are over. Got a pretty good score. I think I dropped 40 total banners, which, for how many good teams he placed on defense, folks, and how many great teams I had on my defense and didn't have available, I think we did pretty well. I'm fairly proud of this. Now, my opponent did wait until the very end of the phase, and, well, let's just say he was more effective against my defenses than I think he would have been. I don't think so. One of the things he did do against my Traya squad up front, he used Aphra, which I don't think he would have had the confidence to do that if he had not known if my Jabba was in the back or not. Now, of course, you know that we used Jabba on offense, but if you hadn't watched my stream, I don't think that there's another way for him to beat Jabba if it's in the back. And so You know, all he had was Rey for offense. He used Rey against my, Malgus team or something. So, at the end of the day, he one-shot my front zone. He one-shot my back zone, which were all 3 GLs. And from there, well, I was feeling a little bit grumpy because I was. Let's go see how the final results are, folks, shall we? Here we go. So, jeez, I ended up winning by 1 banner. One by 1 banner. He failed with CLS against my General Grievous squad. He killed BB-8 and then the Grievous Kron. So that means that 4 matches in a row I've placed Grievous on defense. And it got 2 holds the first match, 2 holds the second match, 1 hold the third match, and 1 hold the fourth match. Probably my defensive MVP, at least for the end of this season. Pretty strong team. And, final thoughts. So, I mean, good match to my opponent. I just, you know, so there's just a lot to unpack, and I don't know. I don't need to throw shade or whatever. I just, you know, it's been this season. If there's been a theme, I feel like it's that I've played decently, and everyone I've matched with, or maybe not everyone, but a lot of people have just watched my stream afterward and then attacked afterward. And that, I mean, we've gone over this. It's something I need to adjust to mentally. That's, you know, I don't think it's like necessarily the best form, but it's a frustrating thing. It's like, how can I have secrets? How can I play well and have strategy if my opponent just knows exactly what's going to be in my back zone? Like, they were able to plan it perfectly, and they had no fear that Jabba might be in the back zone because they already knew it. And, you know, and then they could use Aphra confidently. They've used Aphra against Jabba every single other time. They used Aphra to take out another team that was going to be problematic for them. And I don't know, you know, and he had help streaming his stuff, or, you know, he had help figuring out who, you know, like, I don't know, I feel a little bit like taken advantage of, I guess. I don't really know what to think of it. I just, you know, like, it doesn't feel like it's competitive play if I don't get perfect information, but my opponents do. So, I guess I'll stop whining about it for now, folks. I just, you know, I wish I could stream it late in the, like, I wish I could just stream it with only 1 hour left or something, so that my opponents didn't get to see what exactly I had. That being said, still glad I won, and at the end of the day, my opponent did play pretty well to be able to clear my squads with extreme finesse and precision, and knowing exactly what he needed to do to kill each of them for perfect banners. And, you know, at the end of the day, I guess I'm just grateful that I won. I know that he got some bad RNG and fleets, is what I hear. So, that being said, folks, yeah, I should be in the top 30 or 40, something like that. I was number 50 going into this match, so I should be higher than that, of course, though we don't know until Monday or Tuesday or whenever it is after lock happens and everything. So, all right, let's call it good here, folks. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember that in all things, Xaereth prevails. No real shade, folks. Just trying to be real with you. You know, just I'm not. I don't want to lie about how I'm doing about this stuff. So let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you again. Goodbye.